Okay. So number 2 is hack your movement. What is the other? So moving is really important. I have been sitting a lot today to do this, to get ready for this webinar. And it is one of the things that we know scientifically that sitting is very unhealthy for us. There are studies that show that sitting is akin to smoking and how unhealthy it is for our body. So if you have a desk job, you want to make sure that you get up and you move. There are standing desks like this one here that you can use, but even just getting up every 30 minutes or so. Dr. O'Keefe tells the story all the time about one patient that came in for functional medicine and they were having an issue with their metabolism. And she just said, for the next 6 weeks till you come in, why don't you just get up every 30 minutes, stretch, move around a little bit. See, my lights went on when I did that. And that person literally lost 6 pounds from getting up every 30 minutes. So how phenomenal would that be? That doesn't happen to all of us, but moving is very important. And there's something called non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That means the more fidgety you are, the more movement that you have. When you're not moving, it actually increases your metabolism. So getting to that point where you don't sit still and you use your hands like this a lot is actually kind of helpful. Depending on the level of stress in your body and where you are in the stress continuum with cortisol, you should have more or less activity during the day. So some people, we say aim for 10,000 steps a day. But some people who are in extreme adrenal fatigue need to not do 10,000 steps a day. They may only need to exercise 5 minutes a week. So that's when testing sometimes comes into play. You want to move and push it. More is not necessarily better. Some people do really well with yoga and Pilates. Some people do really well with lifting weights and doing HIIT training. So everyone's very individually different, but if you can get to the point where you can get 10,000 steps a day in, that's a pretty good baseline to get to. Again, that may require getting to that point, okay? But hacking your moving is important. And using some of those fitness trackers that we were talking about that could also help track your heart rate variability are a really good measure for you to know. Even phones these days, there are so many ways to hack that moving.